Hey guys, so we now come to a verse within Surah 9 of the Quran, which I think deserves a whole video dedicated to it in itself, so that the correct context is applied and a full explanation is given. With the verse in question being Quran Surah 9 Ayah 5, which reads as follows: "Then when the sacred months have passed, kill the unbelievers wherever you find them, and take them captive and besiege them, and prepare for them each ambush." With the ayah continuing by stating that if they repent, establish prayer, and pay their due, then they should be left alone, and that Allah is forgiving and merciful. And when I was doing my further research on this particular verse, I ended up using the interpretation of Indian Islamic scholar Zakir Naik, who was also highly recommended by a lot of people I've spoken to. Now, in relation to the context of the verse, it is said that the first few verses of Surah 9 talk about a peace treaty between the Muslims and the Mushriks from Mecca, with it being said that the treaty was then broken by the Mushriks of Mecca. With the Mushriks of Mecca in this context referring to the polytheists or the unbelievers. It is said therefore that within this context the Muslims are at war with the unbelievers and thus they are their enemy. As a result, the verse has often been interpreted by many Islamic scholars as meaning to kill the enemy, which in this case is the disbelievers, but on the battlefield only. The verse before it also stating that the polytheists and disbelievers who did not break any treaty are to be spared and treated with respect.